I'm Rebecca from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the Heimplanet Transit Line Travel Pack 28 litres V2, which I've been testing now for 2 weeks. Check out our website for the full written review. The link is in the description below. So let's dive in. So let's start off with the main fabric, and it's Dico shell, which is like a nylon PU, and it's dope dyed, so it's actually eco-friendly and durable. We'll talk about that more in the full review, so check that out. And this bag, just from looking at it straight away, it's just kind of smart, it's quite discreet, you know, it doesn't look like a travel pack, which is really nice, and it works really well. I've been using it as my daily driver, and it just fits in, you know, if you're going to a co-working space or things like that, then it's great to carry around. So let's talk about, first of all, the harness system. So you've got, this is fully adjustable. You've got your load lifters, you've got your sternum strap here, which is really nice, easy to kind of disconnect if you need it. It's, like I said, fully adjustable, but what's really nice, and you've got a hip belt there as well, but what's really nice is how the strap keepers work. So I've had a lot of problems when I use bags, is that the straps are too long and they're always dangling everywhere, and it's just really frustrating. But what's really nice is you have this strap keeper on here, it's elasticated, and which keeps that in place. But as you can see, you've got this kind of loose bit here. So what you can do is you can actually pull this through around here, and it stays like this. So it keeps it really nice and tidy for the length that you have it, and that works across there as well. And that's just come in so handy, because even sometimes you get strap keepers and they don't go, if you have kind of a lot of extra space, a lot of extra strap hanging, it can be really frustrating, but that works really, really well. So I really enjoyed that. And on the sternum strap here as well, there's a nice bit of elastic, so that just keeps it flexing as you move, which I really liked. Now, talking about this back panel here, it's really solid, and it's kind of got a lot of stability in it, which makes it feel really good for, you know, having your laptop in it. You know, the laptop is the other side of this, which I'll show you in a minute, but you know it's really well protected in there. You've got some space for some breathability around here. It's not overly that breathable. You can see the shoulder straps as well. There's no mesh on there, so you may get a bit sweaty if you're carrying it in hot climates or for long periods of time. So that's just something to note. There is some nice foam in here. When this bag was fully packed, the good thing is these shoulder straps, they felt quite wide across my shoulders, so it felt like it distributed the weight really well, and the load lifters work well too, so it gave a really comfortable carry even when this pack was heavy. Now, it doesn't feel like there's much kind of padding in there, or it doesn't look like there's much padding in there, but it is comfortable, so that's always good to know. So if I flip this over and show you the front of the pack here, you've got your water bottle pocket here, which I'll just take out so I can show you, and you've got a compression strap on there too, and this is well, it does have a bit of elastic in it, so it's nice and stretchy, but it's also, you know, doesn't stick out when you don't want to use it, so that's nice as well. You've got a side carry handle here and another compression straps. I felt like these compression straps didn't overly make too much difference when carrying the bag as like a daily driver. I usually just left them open because the material is quite well structured anyway, so it didn't feel like it was too saggy, but that's just something to think about, you know, if you've got them on there. This is handy if you've got like a water bottle and I just wanted to like keep it really nice and secure in there. That came in handy for that. You've got a couple of attachment points on the front of the pack if you wanted to attach anything, and there's also a lot of internal organisation too. So in this pocket, which I quite like because it's quite discreet. You don't really notice it's there unless you're looking for it, which is nice. And there's YKK zips on this, and these zipper pulls are really good. They come in so handy, especially when you're doing the main compartment and the laptop compartment as well, which I'll show you in a second. So you can zip that open. There's a really nice lining throughout this pack, so it's really good visibility all the way through. And you've got kind of a lot of space in there. And even what's good is even when this bag was fully packed, I was still able to make the most out of this compartment here, which was really, really nice. As you know, sometimes when you fill your pack up and then you can't use any of the pockets. So that was a nice touch there. And then over here we have like a horseshoe design. So you can open the pack up here. Now, this isn't the only way you can access this compartment. I will show you in a second, but just while we're on the front of the pack, I wanted to just go through that. So you can open that there, really handy if you just want to access like your jacket out the top and things like that. And it comes in really handy for another reason, which I'll show you in a second. But I just wanted to note that here, what I really like, got two zippers there, is that you can push them around into this pocket here, and it kind of like keeps them tidy. So you kind of don't notice them, especially if you put a water bottle on the front of that as well. So I thought that was a really nice little touch there. Okay, so this zipper here, you've got a little zipper guard there, go in, and it's like a U shape, and this is a really big pocket. You can fit loads of different items in there. If you're going to have small items, which I did at one point, they do tend to get lost in the corners, so you may want to use some smaller pouches for that area there, just to give you a bit more organisation. You've also got this key loop here, which I didn't actually use just because it's difficult for me to get my keys on and off, but if you just want to keep something, you know, at the top of this pack, easy to access, then you can hook that on there. And yeah, because the shape of all the zippers as well, this kind of U or horseshoe shape, these zipper pulls do come in super handy. So oh, and they've got the top handle on there as well. So what I want to show you now is the main compartment, and it's also the laptop compartment. So let me just pull that open. So what's really nice about this is it's so easy to pack as a travel pack. You know, you can put all of your packing cubes in here, lay it completely flat. It's so easy to look at. Now, the one thing you can see, we have this pocket down the bottom of the pack here. Now, like I said, I use this as a daily driver. So what I did, most of the time you've got this big kind of bucket area to fill up. If I pull it out, I zipped this around, and it also works as like to compress your items a bit in here. If you're going somewhere and you've got kind of really thick sweaters or jackets and stuff, then you can use that to compress it a little bit, which is a nice kind of extra bonus to that too. But what's really nice, if you're out and about and you just want to access your laptop, you can use this compartment and all of this organisation here without even having to touch whatever's in there. So if you've got kind of all of your packing cubes, toiletries, things like that, that you just don't want to get in the way, it just stays completely separate, which is really, really nice. And then you can either access it from here or that front compartment that I showed you there, if you just need to grab something out. And then here as well, like I said, you've got this organisation, zipper compartments. These are elasticated as well, so you can fit a lot in there and really kind of make use of that extra space. But obviously you have got a lot on this side as well, so just be aware if you're going to really pack that up, it will begin to start eating into this space. So the more you pack, it's going to be like a lot tighter to fit everything in. Now over this side, this comes in really handy. I found these pockets really useful because they're super stretchy and you can kind of just fit anything in them. Even if it's a bit smaller, it still holds it in place, which is really nice. You've got a space for your tablet, and then you've got your laptop sleeve here, and it has got a false bottom. It ends there, and it's, yeah, a really nice place to keep your laptop. It felt really secure, and like I mentioned, this kind of frame sheet at the back is really kind of strong and sturdy. There's not much flexibility in there, so you know that this is gonna you know, anything that keeps your laptop most protected is awesome. So you've got a bit of Velcro there, laptop sleeve, and then behind here you can see you've got just like some soft material. So, you know, we always recommend using a case, but if you don't, then this is kind of like a nice way to slide it in and out. And then you've got the same on the back of this for the tablet as well. But it is important to note that this isn't padded. So if you've got your tablet in there, just something else to be aware of. Okay, so there you have it, the Heimplanet Transit Line Travel Pack 28 litres V-Tip. Check out packhacker.com for more information and the best buying options that help support the channel at no additional cost to you. Link down below. We'll see you in the next video.